I've been expecting you. I hear you want to paint with Raptor U-Pol Bedliner. Well, today, I'm going to show you how to spray that.
Sorry, I talk a little bit funny when I'm wearing this, but anyways, today is going to be very exciting. I'm going to be spraying every single part that I have prepped earlier, and if you haven't seen my video where I prepped my front bumper, my grille, my lip, pretty much the whole front end of my Chevy Silverado, that link will be in the description as well as up here. So definitely check that out before you begin this process. Today, I'm going to show you the settings that I'm going to be putting on the gun. Pretty much everything that I'm going to go about doing to apply the Raptor U-Pol Bedliner. Alright, masking is complete. I already went ahead and cleaned it, did a nice good once over again with that wax and grease remover, and just cleaned all the surfaces off. But now I have everything laid out in the garage. This is masked up. I'm gonna double check and make sure. There's probably some spots right here where I need to do a better job, but ultimately what I want to do is just to get majority of the mesh not sprayed, and then just everything of the chrome pretty much just sprayed. So over here we got that lip. I didn't really find a good spot in the garage to put this. I was wanting to like hang it or something, but then I don't know, I couldn't figure out a better spot, so I just laid it on the floor. And then the lower front bumper, I just kind of have it sitting on the step ladder over here. So yeah, we're gonna begin the process of actually painting, and I am excited. I am so excited. I've been waiting for this moment for a while. All the hard work is hopefully gonna pay off right now. Let's move on to the first step, and that is to add adhesion promoter. First thing you want to do, or first thing I'm going to do, is spray one coat of adhesion promoter to everything, and then we'll go on to the second coat. First thing I'm going to do is apply adhesion promoter. I'm going to use these since these were laying around the house. Basically what it's going to do is it's going to apply adhesion so that it'll be easier for the paint to stick.
Hello! Okay, next is the self-etching primer. After 10 minutes of the adhesion promoter, apply this, and we should be good to go. I'm only going to apply this on the grill and bumper. Let's get the spraying.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Okay, it's finally time to paint with the U-Pol Raptor Bedliner. Before you start painting, it is really highly recommended you to wear some sort of respirator of some sort or something, because it can really smell up your workspace real quickly, and the last thing you need is for you to faint while you're painting. Definitely be safe about it and use proper ventilation. First thing, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this with the hardener, and it's gonna be only 8 fluid ounces of hardener. We'll shake it up and then we'll apply it to our gun. And I kind of wanna talk about gun settings. I would really recommend getting a aftermarket gauge so you know what PSI you're actually going to be shooting at. Last time around, I shot at 60 PSI, which gave the texture more of like a smoother finish. You can shoot from anywhere from 40 to 80. The higher you're up, the more smooth of a textured finish you'll get, and the lower it is, it's going to be more of that rough, that really rough, aggressive type of finish. So that's what I'm going to be shooting in, is actually more of like the 40 PSI lower down to get more of that rough texture type of finish. I'm going to adjust the gun pressure, and in order to do that is you get a gauge. If you hit the trigger and then it goes to whatever PSI, then that's the PSI that you're going to be shooting at. So if you hit the trigger, then you can adjust the PSI right here. This adjuster going up and down. So I'm gonna adjust this to 40 PSI, which I believe I had it set on until I messed around with it. So 40 PSI. The distance from the gun to whatever surface you're shooting on is also gonna vary too. So definitely test it out with a test panel. In this case, it's gonna be some cardboard. Test it out, and then we'll see if we're ready to start actually shooting.
Let's go! Let's go!
Sorry, I'm standing like really far away from the house right now because it's like really, the fumes is just unbearable. It's that bad. So definitely wear some protective gear for sure. I actually was kind of hesitant about how this is gonna turn out, and then as I'm laying this product on, I forgot how easy it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, you can mess up, and this product it just lays on so good and so easy that it will cover your mistakes. And trust me, I've had a little bit of runs putting that adhesion promoter, and I was just like, man, this is not gonna turn good at all. And I just started laying this stuff on there, and I was just like, oh, covered it right up. I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know. I got the first coat on, and now I'm gonna apply the second, and this is gonna be the last coat. I used 1 bottle to cover all of the grill, bumper, the lip, everything. So 1 bottle I used to cover all that. I'm gonna use another bottle to provide the second coat. And the only thing different I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this, which is the Raptor traction. What this is a slip resistant additive basically, so it can provide a little bit more of that rough texture that I'm trying to go for. So hopefully this turns out great. I've never used this before, but hopefully this will all go good. I will show you guys the process now. I can breathe again. Okay, just got done spraying my last coat. It looks good, but I won't really know until it's fully cured, and then I can bring it out in the sunlight and get a better view, make sure I don't miss anything. But I'm gonna let it fully cure for about a week to be on the safe side. I can probably touch it within 48 hours. Right now, I just wanna let it do its thing, at least for 48 hours. Then maybe I can bring it out in the sunlight, take a look at it, and if everything's good, then I'm just gonna leave it and not install it till a week later. It's probably a little bit overkill, but I just really want it to completely cure before I slap it on and then I get it all dirty and stuff. I want to know for sure that I can put a power washer to it and the stuff's not going to come off. And that's what I did last time, and it worked great. And so that's what I'm going to do this time.
1 week later.
So it's been a week, and what I plan on doing is assembling everything back together. I'm already working on it with the front bumper. I got some other projects going on here in the background. That's gonna be for another video. But right now, I'm focused on the front end of this truck, and I'll show you what I have going on. What I plan on doing is painting underneath the truck as well. I'm not gonna go in depth because I'm probably gonna make another video of the process of how I'm painting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly paint, slowly getting it to look like a brand new truck. I just don't need any more rust. So I'm trying to do what I can to prevent that from happening. In the later videos, I will show you how I apply PR15 and how I go about doing it. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is assemble everything onto the truck, and as you can see through my smile, I am so happy because I've been waiting for this day to come. My truck's gonna finally start looking like a truck again, and I hate that feeling. If you've ever had a project car where it's been sitting and it looks untouched, unassembled, I've had that on one of my 240SX, and sadly I had to sell it, and I lost passion into it. But once you start seeing things come back together, and then you realize all the hard work and dedication that you put into something, whatever it is, it's worth it. And finally being able to put all these pieces back together is definitely going to put a smile and my motivation back to getting this truck what I envisioned in my head for it to be. Let me take you guys for a journey. Let's go assemble everything finally onto the truck. I got the fog lights installed, and these are the halogen lights. I went ahead and bought some MOSFET LEDs for the fog light. They should be fairly simple to do. All you gotta do is just unclip these and then just push these in. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. I've got everything installed onto this Silverado. I think it looks minty fresh. The only thing left I gotta do is remove these brand new pieces of plastic off of the fog lights, and then let's get some B-roll action of this beauty. That is a wrap for this truck. I hope you guys like this type of content. If you do, please consider subscribing, hit that bell notification, and drop me a comment and let me know how good or bad of a job I've done. So just any comment's great for me. It lets me know that people are actually watching my videos. So yes, I have more plans to do with this truck. I will be using the Raptor U-Pol Bedliner on other parts of the truck. That will be in other videos. It's a little bit too much to add everything in one video, so I'm gonna break it off into other small little mini episodes. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all on the next vlog. Stay safe and keep on washing your hands. Bye guys, peace.